Mullen said that the offense probably didn't execute near as well as it should have today. What does it say about this offense that you can put up 38 points, which is usually enough to win in this league, on a day that technically he might say was a poor offensive day, if that makes sense?
Well, with the capability and potential of our offense and the playmakers that we have, we expect to score every single time that we have the ball, and we should have scored every time we had the ball. There were little things that we did. We got to take care of the ball. And me personally, I can't put balls on the ground. Can't give the ball away to the other team, and we just got to do a better job of just cleaning up those little things. And I mean, if we do that, there's no doubt in my mind that we'll be able to score on every single drive.
And then, as you mentioned, you can't give it away. What happened on the interception? Can you just kind of walk us through that?
Yeah, well, we just, we had a certain look that we wanted to run this play against, and, you know, KT happened to slip, and I thought he was going to get back up. But it was just, one of those fluke deals that we need to clean up.
Thanks, Kyle.
We'll go to Thomas Goldkamp.
Yeah, Kyle, Coach was talking about the offense maybe needing to do a little bit better job playing defense and kind of not putting, the defensive guys in bad spots. What does that really come down to at the end of the day?
It's just being able to flip field position. If you need to punt, then you don't want to give them a short field, and also you don't want to give them the ball, on interceptions or fumbles and things like that. And I think our defense actually played very well today. I think that we put them in a lot of tough spots with, giving them the ball at midfield and things like that. But yeah, I think that's just what Coach Mullen's saying. We just got to play cleaner.
Thanks.
Good. Edgar, you there?
Kyle, what happened on the interception? Did Grimes and Tony run into each other, or was the route? What happened on that play?
I'm not really sure if they ran into each other or not, but we had a certain look that we wanted to run this concept against, and I don't know if they got tangled up and KT fell, and it was just, like I said, just one of those things we got to clean up going forward.
Well, just you personally, like you seem a little discouraged by those couple of miscues you had. Just how much does that how much will you be motivated by those kind of things? Because it seems you believe this offense is unstoppable pretty much.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I just want everybody on the field to play to their full potential, including me. I just think that we need to clean up those things, and we'll be able to score versus anybody anytime we're on the field.
Great. Thank you.
All right, we'll go to Matt Baker.
Hey Kyle, I think you got 684 passing yards through 2 games, 10 touchdowns. How do you assess your performance through 2 weeks?
I think, my goal is just to do what, just execute the play and just find the right matchups. I think when everybody's executing on offense, all 11 guys, I think we're unstoppable. That's just going to be our focus going forward, is just to clean up those little things and, not put a lot of pressure on our defense by giving them a short field, and at least being able to flip the field or get some points on the board.
All right, we'll go to John and then Alan.
Hey, Kyle, can you assess the offensive line after 2 weeks? And also, you talked about your conditioning. How much has that helped you as far as being able to run more this year?
I think it's helped me a lot. I feel, I'll say, I guess, a little less tired after the game because not as heavy as I was last year. And other than that, the O-line, I think they did a great job handling all the twists and things that South Carolina was trying to do throughout the game, especially on third down. We were ready for it, and we executed pretty good. So, like I said, if we can just play clean, then I think we'll be unstoppable.
All right, we'll go to Alan.
Kyle, did you get to see any of Kadarius's catch and run? Because you got popped, didn't you?
Yeah, I actually didn't really get to see it that much because, they had a late hit or something like that, and the ref was right there, and we're all trying to figure that out. So next thing I know, the ref in the end zone was putting his hands up. I was like, oh, I'll take it.
Yeah, it was something, man. When you see him crossing with a guy in trail position and that whole middle of the field open, I mean, it's just get the ball out, right? It's wide open there.
Right. I mean, anytime you can get Kadarius in the open field, something good is going to happen. And just like you saw there, he made, well, I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 defenders miss all at once. So, he can do some very special things with the ball in his hands.
I guess at that point you tell the ref behind you, we're good. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, I understand throwing double coverage with Pitts last week, but to trust Trent to go up and get that one on that 26-yard catch, man, what did you see there, and how did you squeeze it in?
Defense played that play pretty well, and I saw the defender with his back turn. And I know Trent has great ball skills, so with the defender's back turn, I just tried to rip it at him while the defender couldn't see, and he went up and made a huge play.
Yeah. Thank you, Kyle.
I'll go back to Cassidy.
Best part of that KT touchdown is you get credited with a 57-yard touchdown pass, right?
Yeah. No, he's a very special player.
On y'all's first drive, there was a flag. It looked like there was a little bit of confusion as to what it would be for. It ended up going against South Carolina for a false start. You got a first down. You ended up going down a score. But as the officials were talking about it, it looked like you went over and sort of got in their huddle with them and were, I guess, pleading your case. How much more comfortable have you become doing stuff like that, and how much do you and Mullen talk about that, I guess you could say?
It's not necessarily something that me and Mullen talk about, but I was just trying to let the officials know like what actually happened, because we knew it was offsides from the jump, so I just wanted to let the officials know everything that happened so they get the call correct.
Correctly. Thank you, Kyle.
We'll finish with Edgar.
Kyle, I don't know if you kind of addressed this, but South Carolina ran 30 more plays. I mean, is that a formula that you feel like, that's maybe a good way to defend this offense, is to keep you guys off the field?
I mean, yeah, if we're not on the field, we can't score. But, I think we have to do a better job of finishing the game. Our second half was a lot slower than our first half, and we weren't executing as well. And I think that's, something we're going to focus on and get cleaned up. So just one step at a time moving forward.
Appreciate the time today.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Kyle.
All right, thank you.